Hi everyone, this is John, sometimes known as Sherlock John, because I've written so many Sherlock Holmes stories, I'm starting to look like him. Well, not really, but it's fun to think I could. Uh, I'm doing a very different thing today because up to this point I've been running through a lot of tips, writing tips, and I'm getting ready to do a whole new batch, but I'm in the midst of some, I don't know what you'd call it, slowdowns because I need to move to a new place so I can expand my work and have more quiet and be able to do the podcast, which I'm intending on doing, which will include original stories as well as I hope interviews with people that are interested in Sherlock Holmes for different reasons and urban fantasy and science fiction and all the fun things that I like to write. But today, what I want to do is to share with you some production images for the latest book in the Ghost Wars series that I've been posting to Amazon as well as to Draft to Digital. And I thought that you would enjoy seeing some of the images before the book is actually published. I hope to have it published by Monday at the latest, but we'll see. There's Amazon's not always the easiest places to do work with because when I try to do a hardcover or something like that, I run into all kinds of problems. They use this in between uh, bookmaking program that is so buggy, it's crazy. But enough of that. I don't want to dwell on it. I'm grateful I can publish through Amazon and make some money. I'd like to make more, but I'm grateful I can make what I have. Anyway, so I'm going to run a bunch of images, which are featured, of one of which is going to be featured on the cover of the new book, and it's called Sherlock Holmes Ghost Wars Ghost Map. And basically, what the story is about is how Sherlock Holmes and Watson are secret agents in a parallel world where the Germans are operating in tandem with a secret group of hidden world individuals. Hidden world in the sense that they don't live on the surface of the world, they live beneath it. As many of you may know, or maybe you don't know, and I would hope that you'd be interested enough in history to find out about it, and I have been going over it historically in my books, is that Hitler was very interested in the center of the earth. He believed it to be hollow, and there was a super civilization there, populated by giants, according to what he believed. I can't vouch for what he believed being true, but I can say there's an awful lot of evidence that there was or could be another world inside of our planet, whether it's physical or some kind of vibration thing like another dimension. I can't say. And there's enough to do on top of the world without worrying about what's inside the world. But it's fun to venture in that area in a book of fiction, mystery, science fiction, steampunk, all the things I mix together along with horror and urban fantasy. And Ghost Map is a continuation of a series which I call Ghost Wars because nobody knew it was actually going on. Uh, Many people didn't know that the Nazis were actually using occult rituals and stuff to try and defeat Britain and the world. And it was very, very, very much into dark magic stuff and diabolical things. Not the German people overall. I don't blame them any more than I blame the American people now for what's going on for many of the things that we're experiencing. We make choices, sometimes they're good choices, sometimes they're bad choices, but hopefully we learn from them. But in my book, Sherlock Holmes is mainly interested in stopping what could be the destruction of the outer world by a race of beings who are merciless, cold-hearted, and cruel, much like Hitler, which makes sense that they would join together, doesn't it? Anyway, I think this will be long enough for me to have put in enough slides for you to look at. So go ahead and enjoy the next part of the book that I'm publishing called Ghost Wars, the Ghost Map, which should be out by Monday or Tuesday at the latest, hopefully in hardback and paperback. If not Monday or Tuesday, then it's sometime this coming week. I'll be trying to publish it uh, tomorrow or sometime. on Amazon. Depending on how difficult it is, will depend on how soon it gets published. But I'm hoping to have it definitely published by next week. So it's good to talk to you again. I'm going to try to do more of these in the future because I think they're fun and it gives you kind of an insight into how I think. Um, Visually, I'm very visual, exceedingly visual. And I'm so grateful that I can create all these production images and in such large quantities to help me formulate my ideas and to come up with a good cover idea as well. And at some point, I'm going to be teaching classes in writing physically and over the internet. And I will be also selling um, what I call, I don't know, they're not podcasts, but yeah, I guess they're like podcasts. I'll be selling those through my PayHip store. And if I can somehow do it through TikTok Shop, I will. It seems like they only want physical things, and what I'm selling is not really physical. But maybe there's some way I can work around that. I don't know yet. I'm still exploring the idea. But the value of what I'm going to be doing, the videos that I will be posting for sale, is that they will also include lessons, lessons, things that you can use to practice with to hone your skill as a writer. And they're going to be very detailed and very, very, very specific to each video that I post. I'm going to use all the ones I've been posting up to now, about 200 of them actually, and I'm going to have uh, lessons for each one of those. It's going to take a while, but I'll start gradually doing it. I've got a lot of things going on in my life right now, but I will get to them slowly but surely. One thing I should mention, the reason why I've slowed down a bit, is because I took a really hard fall by accident back in July, and I've been recovering from it. So it's really slowed me down a lot of ways. I've been having to use recordings like this, but it types. I think it's called Voice Typist or something or other, which stinks from Microsoft. And if you want to write it using voice typing, be aware that it makes a lot of mistakes. I insulted one of my best friends when I sent him a kind message. It turned into be something really gross and sexual, and he was very offended by it. But I did not send that. It was what the Windows uh, program does. It interprets what you feed it, which is supposed to be exact, but it's not even close most of the time. And when I say love John, it says lift instead, John. So it's kind of flawed. But anyway, getting back to Ghost Wars and the Ghost Map, I hope you enjoy it. If you do, give me lots of likes, so I know what to do more for you. I'm willing to help in as many ways as I can. I think it's the way we all learn is we grow together. Everyone grows on the shoulders of someone else. It's just the way it is. Stairway to Heaven, Jacob's Ladder, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, bye for now. And I hope everyone has a great, great life and is having a great life. If not, then I wish you the best in mastering whatever you have to deal with, as we all have to do.